this has a lot to do with the price. And Brian Harman, obviously Open champion, very close to winning the Players as well, shows up in a lot of the big events. And you can make the argument, and I would listen to it, that this is really another prep week for him. He wants a major. He just won one. The Masters would be obviously a great place for him to contend and play well, and all true. However, 35-1 on a guy that's a top 10 in the world right now, and you just listed three guys in the Players that can trip you up segment that I value less. I agree with you on all of them. I value less than him this week. All three of those guys are priced significantly lower as far as their odds go. So I think it's just a kind of called a slap in the face, if you will, to Brian Harman getting 35-1 on the number. I mean, you could look at other guys. You got Alex Noren, Ben An, Harris English. I mean, those guys are all at the same or lower odds this week. So just principle alone, it's very hard for me to pass up this number on a proven major winner and a guy that has been contending. He's not as consistent, obviously, as like a Scotty Scheffler or something like that, where he's going to be in the top 10 every single week. But I don't know. It's very hard to ignore that. He's coming off a miscut 2 weeks ago at the Valspar, but that was after a very grueling finish at that he had that runner-up at the Player, so a lot of energy expelled there, and he had played pretty well the week before, finishing tied for 12th at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, so maybe a little bit gassed, but he's taking a little time off now. He may struggle a little bit with his lack of distance this week, because this course does favor those that do hit a little further, but his accuracy is definitely going to help him avoid many mistakes. His short game is always on point. If he rolls the putter, as well as we've seen him be able to do, he should contend. Finally, he hasn't played here since 2019, but he does have 3 finishes inside the top 22 in 6 starts. And again, that was, pre major champion Brian Harman, who seems to just be at another level. Obviously, he's never been top 10 golfer in the world before, so it's hard to even look at those results. But good news is he's got 6 starts under his belt here. He's familiar enough with the course. So I do think he's going to play well. And at 35-1, I'm not passing up the number on a guy that's proven to be able to win versus some of the other guys on the leaderboard or odds board, that I think have no business being priced where they are.